Hey, what's up YouTube? Your boy Chris is out in the Caliente garage working on a 2021 Honda Goldwing DCT model. In this video, I will be installing these tie-down brackets that I picked up for my newly purchased 2021 Honda Goldwing. When I purchased the Goldwing, these were referred to me by Mr. Charlie Brown. I appreciate Mr. Charlie Brown for referring these tie-down brackets to me. I will include a link in the description where you guys can purchase these tie-down brackets by Goldstrike that was referred to me by Mr. Charlie Brown. Stay tuned to this video and I'm gonna show you guys how I install them. Let's get started. It's now that I have the Honda Goldwing lifted on the pit bull jack. If you don't have a lift, you can just put the Goldwing on its center stand. Got a couple of bolts here that need to come out so we can remove this side cover. The size that I'm using is a 5mm Allen. I'm using a T-handle to make it just a little bit easier. I'm gonna remove these two bolts. There's one bolt. There's two bolts. They're both the same size. Now this cover should come right off. As you can see, it's got a little tab. Place my screws in a metal magnetic bowl so I can keep up with my screws. Let's get this package opened up. I will include a link where you guys can pick up these Goldstrike tie-down brackets. Come with some directions. And two brackets. Remove the screws with the 5mm Allen. Pull off the plastic cover. Remove the two circle factory bolts. The silver one will be reused. So it's giving you a diagram on the right and left side. Let's get the brackets opened up. And it actually tells you right on the side of the bracket. This is the L for left. And this one has an R for the right. So since we're working on the left side, let's see how this thing is gonna mount up. So just looking at the bracket, you got a bolt on the left side and you have a black bolt on the front. So we're going to remove these two bolts. They are both 12mm. Remove the side bolt. And this side bolt actually holds the horn. One thing that I'm realizing is that this bolt that's directly on that's holding the horn, you can't get it out because this fog light is in the way. So that means that I'm gonna have to unbolt the fog light enough to where I can back this bolt out, because where it stands I can't get the side bolt out because the fog lights are in the way. This little nut on the side is a 5/16, and I'm going to use this 10mm open box wrench to hold the bolt on the back side. Just want to loosen it up just enough just to kind of slide it over out the way. I don't have to take it all the way off. Just kind of rotate it over just enough to get this bolt out. This bolt is holding the horn. There's the bolt that came out of the horn. Just a little bit shorter. I'm not sure if it's going to be a good idea, but let's just see. I'm going to go back with the original bolt, but in the kit it gave you that provided screw. So I guess it's up to you. I'm gonna go back with the original bolt. It came with the screw that was provided in the kit, but I went back with the original bolt because it seemed like it's long enough. It really didn't take up that much more space. So now I can tighten back down the top bolt. Kind of snug it there. Do the same to the side bolt. Being careful not to snap it, just want to snug it. So now I can put back the fog light. Just kind of replace this lower screw. Tight back down the fog light. Now she's nice and snug. Tighten those bolts back down to the manufacturer specification. And now I can replace back the left cover. Be easy to go to the lower side first. Come back around. Replace the two side bolts. Snug them down. And now we can do the right side. On the right side, we're going to do the same. I'm going to remove these two lower screws on the side. Now I can just pull back the side cover. Got those two tabs. Be careful not to break those two tabs. We're gonna have to remove this side bolt that's held by the horn and that top bolt, that top black bolt. But since this model have the fog lights, we're gonna have to tilt the fog lights out of the way because that bolt is gonna be too long to back out because this fog light is in the way. So before I remove these two bolts, I'm gonna loosen up the fog light and tilt it upward. To unloosen the fog light, I'm gonna be using a 5/16 ratchet and a 10mm box wrench. On the fog light, I'm going to remove the lower bolt. But on the top, I'm just going to unloosen it so I can tilt it upward. Out of the way. Slide it to the side just a little bit so I can have access to the side bolts. I'm gonna take I'm using a 12mm. And now I can unloosen that horn bracket. I'll just let that hang there for a second. I'm going to remove this OEM black top bolt. When you unloosen the top bolt, the guard may try to drop down, so you may have to lift up to give it a little pressure. Unloosen the horn bracket. Now in the kit, it says to use their bolt. I'm gonna go back with the OEM bolt. It's probably a lot stronger, but in the kit, it does give you a provided bolt to go back through the side. There's that side bolt wrapped in plastic. It gives you an R, says for the right side. And now I can just put this on like so. The original black bolt, put it back in the top. Lifting up on the engine guard to take the pressure off the bracket. So next, I'm gonna go back through the horn first. So now I can put back the horn bracket. Tighten the bolts back up to the manufacturer's specification. Tighten that bolt back up. Just snug it down, not too tight. And now I can put back the fog light. Replace the hardware. And now I can put back the side cover. On the side cover, you got 2 tabs. You want to kind of go in on the bottom at an angle, like so. And now replace the side cover. Replace the 2 screws. And this will complete the installation. I love the way everything turned out. If I need to hook the gold wing on the front when I'm transporting my gold wing, I can lock it down on the front with these tie-down brackets by Goldstrike that I picked up for my Honda Gold Wing. I appreciate Mr. Charlie Brown for recommending these tie-down brackets for my Honda Gold Wing. If you guys have any questions or any comments about this video, feel free to put it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris, just showing you how I install the Goldstrike tie-down brackets for my new Honda Gold Wing DCT 2021. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya.